Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at that.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take cover when he drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb.
Who are you on your club?
I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're back in the building once again. KG's Reckless Sport, Reckless NBA. We're here with myself, Roland. It's a big one tonight. Crowd, I have to apologize. Last week, we did the last minute changes, and that Wheel of Fortune that I was trying to run. Hey, they were trying to hop me up afterwards, bro, but it weren't me in it. I tried something, it didn't work. We're back with a top 10 list this week. Big up to everybody who's going to be watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button as well if you're new on KG's Reckless Sport, Reckless NBA. I'm going to bring Riri in here as well because she is in the building with us too. But I'm going to go around the panel, introduce everybody, see how they're feeling, and then we're going to chop it up a little bit before we get into these lists. Peter, man like Peter, what are you saying, bro? How you feeling? How's your Friday been so far?
Broski just came off work. Did me wrong last week, not gonna lie. Did me wrong.
You did us wrong. You did us wrong by giving us the early schedule, fam. Because we were supposed to, we got the Americans. You have the Americans, innit? The Americans,
it started with you, Peter. You're the one that asked for the early schedule, bro.
That's it. But anyway, big up Peter. Man like Jeff in the building. It's been a minute. How you feeling, my bro? How you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just been working. Had, turned 40.
Come on.
So just been working on my party and all that. Yeah. So now I'm back. I'm ready. About to link up with KG and Flex tonight in Atlanta.
Oh, yeah. Come on. Hey, that's going to be lit. Hey, we're going to be seeing you on the vlogs. Come on. Let's go. We got to Jeff. And then the one and only Riri in the building. What are you saying, sis? How you feeling? How's your week been?
It's been a long week. But yeah, it's Friday, man. It's definitely Friday.
That's it. It's good to have you back in the building once again.
You aim for a time, bro. Like, trust.
I already know. I've been watching all the vlogs and stuff. I'm like, I already
madness.
Come on, big up to everybody who's in here right now. Big up to some of the new members as well that's coming through here. Big up Naheem. Big up the Merovi Vinigin, I don't know. And big up to
Shortback.
Merovangian. And big up to Shortback as well, who's become a member. Big up to Wajid. He couldn't make it tonight, but make sure you're hitting that like button and subscribe button like he says. All right, man. Let's talk about some news, man. NBA. Some interesting news coming out of the Golden State Warriors. Jonathan Kuminga looking like he doesn't want to take the offer that's on the table. Looking around, who's the interested parties in the league? We've heard a little trade rumor with the Phoenix Suns, another trade rumor with the Sacramento Kings. What do you think about this situation with Jonathan Kuminga and his situation with Steve Kerr and the Golden State Warriors organization? I'm gonna open up to the panel. Let me know your thoughts.
He's crazy, bro, for not accepting the deal. The problem is he thinks he's worth more, but unfortunately, he'll do the Dennis Schroeder, when Dennis Schroeder rejected like 120 million, and he wanted like 200, and ended up with 4 million a year. Nah, he'll end up like that.
Jeff, man, what's your thoughts, bro? I want to hear your thoughts on this, bro, because you got your eyes and your ears to the street sometimes, so I want to hear it, man.
Nah, man, I think I look at like the lack of development at Golden State sometimes because they're so Steph heavy and because Draymond Green be punching people in the face and all that kind of stuff. And frankly, I mean, people don't be wanting to say it. In my opinion, Steve Kerr overrated as a coach, like good at letting players be loose. He's got that Phil Jackson, like I let my players play through it. But in terms of like when players need development, when players need help, when it's time to call a timeout, when it's time to rotate, he don't do none of that well, in my opinion. If I'm Jonathan Kuminga, I'm looking at the Warriors and I'm saying how much longer is this window going to be cracked open for this squad anyway? How old is Steph? How old is Draymond? How old is Jimmy? And we know it's going to blow up with Jimmy. He probably got another 10 to 14 months before he's ready to get out of there. So if I'm Kuminga, like if you're thinking about money, yeah, just take the guaranteed money. But you could also end up like Scottie Pippen, where you take this giant deal at the beginning of your career and then you overplay it and now you stuck. So everybody been talking about Kuminga being this like the next thing. He was supposed to be the thing that took the Warriors dynasty into the next phase of the dynasty. And it hasn't happened, but largely because, in my opinion, Steve Kerr don't really know what he's doing. But like the Dennis Schroeder thing is a thing, but if you ready to bank on yourself, go somewhere, take a 1-year deal, turn up, and then let the offers come in. If you're not ready to bank on yourself, you better take that guaranteed money, because the economy over here, it's not economizing. So you might want to get some guaranteed money on paper for the next few years.
That's what I said with Aiton. Yeah, I think this is the Rashford year. When Rashford scored like 30 goals and 10 assists.
Yeah,
I think DeAndre Ayton.
He tricked all y'all.
Yeah, trust.
He ain't get me.
Trust me, he ain't got me either, bro. That guy, he's coming to scam. You ain't already seen the stories already, fam. Man, leaving women.
I know what it looked like when a crackhead getting himself together for a couple weeks, and then he gonna get right back on that rock. Right back on that.
I live in LA. You must be crazy. He's not married or nothing.
Where Peter is concerned, boy, leave Peter alone. Because when Peter breaks up with his favorites, it is deadly, bro. Like he sends hitmen out for these people. So y'all leave Peter alone, bro.
Riri, what's your thoughts on this Kuminga situation?
I don't care.
But what about your thoughts on Steve Kerr? Because Jeff said something, your eyes popped up.
Jeff, that's Jeff's opinion, bro. I don't see it the same way, but that's Jeff's opinion. Like I really don't see it the same way. I mean, I agree with him with regards to this dynasty. It's about to be over because Steph's talking about retirement. I don't know if nobody's listening to him, but he's been saying it. He's saying every interview that the man's had recently, he's been like, yo, I don't know how long more I can do this. When players start saying that means they got like a year or two more, and then they call it quits. So where the rebuilding is concerned, that's more where I'm like, they're not doing what they need to like shore up. Once Steph says, all right, I'm handing in my papers, I'm collecting Social Security, and I'm going fishing. You know what I mean? I don't see anybody else on that team that could pick up that baton and run with it. There's nobody on that team that I can see running with the baton. So once Steph leaves, that dynasty is going, like that Golden State team is gonna have to rebuild completely again, and they're gonna disappear again like they disappeared all them years ago. You know what I mean? Until there's another generational talent that they are able to acquire that can lift them up again. So
yeah, I mean, look, I think everybody's points are valid on the panel, innit? Like, I feel like with the way that the league is going right now in terms of the financials, obviously last week we talked about the situation with Cam Thomas on the Brooklyn Nets, where he feels that he has the ability to be a main man on a team. Is just a lot of the team's executives are saying, well, nah, you're not, and we're not going to give you the kind of money that you think you're worth. And I feel like it's the same kind of situation here, where Kuminga believes in his talent a lot, hasn't had a lot of opportunity to showcase it because of Steve Kerr and the organization's kind of like direction, where they're saying, hey, we want to extend Steph's window, we want to give him another championship. I feel like Jeff made a very good point. Draymond Green basically ruined their chances of a first rebuild the first time round with, him punching Jordan Poole. Like I in my opinion, they should have chosen Jordan Poole, and my man should have been out the door, because you can't hit a teammate. You just can't, not in that manner. but they decided to go that
I mean,
direction.
you can,
You can, but it don't need to get leaked though.
Steve Kerr know all about that. He got socked in his jaw by Michael Jordan when he was playing, so he know all about that.
But we only heard about this like way afterwards. Like we saw this on TMZ.
No. That Michael hitting Kerr was during the 90s, bro. Anybody that was watching basketball during the 90s knew about that Michael socking Kerr in practice.
You lot were hearing it in the streets. We had it on the internet. We had it on the internet. The next day.
That's why I feel sometimes with the conversation. This is why I love that Jeff is back, because I feel like, you guys are not catching up to the viewership of NBA, bro. Y'all was just, you understand what I'm saying, Jeff? Like, these men were catching the game 2 days later after it happened, bro.
They like me when I used to try to follow United before, the game used to come on here.
On the internet, like I used to get scores and back home.
I don't think we even had basketball on like our mainstream channels like that back in the day. Like I'm telling you, like I don't think they had the rights to it. So it was like
we had it.
Yeah. We didn't have it. I know for a fact we didn't have it. Like my dad had the so like what you man would call cable over there. My dad had it since like 95, bro, and it was all football, fam. We didn't have basketball like that over here. So
it was the opposite.
You know what I'm saying? So
we were the opposite. Well, in the 90s, I was still in Guyana, and I was still the opposite. We still used to get more basketball than we got football, bro. The only time we got like legit football is the World Cup, and the only reason is because my entire country, for the most part, backs Brazil. So they had to like air those games, bro. Or it was gonna be riot in the country. So
I hear it.
Only time, but yeah.
For real. I mean, look, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens with Jonathan Kuminga and whatever happens with the organization for the Golden State Warriors. But we're gonna part the conversation right now. We're gonna do what we said we were gonna do. The title of the video is Top 10 Centers. And everyone in the panel.
I just saw some Austin's like Tim Duncan was never a center. Like what?
Production. You messed up with the thumbs.
He's right. He's right.
Production.
He's right.
He's right. Production. You messed up there with the thumbnail. It ain't got nothing to do with me, people. I'm just here,
I mean, we can't start there though, because that is part of the conversation. Like the role of center has evolved. In some ways, it's almost for a lot of people being evolved out of the game because it ain't even that many really good centers in the game anymore. Whereas when me and Riri was growing up, if you ain't have a center, you can forget about winning, like competing or anything like that. Like, so I think that like people like Tim Duncan, who like clearly he was like 7'1", but he always listed himself at 6'11" because he wanted to play power forward. That's a psychological thing. But like when you look at that team after David Robinson left,
I was just about to say that's the center of the team. He played.
It wasn't Tiago Splitter.
Tiago played some season, 2 seasons.
That's foul, bro.
He did move to center. You're right, though. You're right about that.
He played center.
Yeah, he did.
He played center for a lot of years.
When he was at the end of his career, like
bro, the minute David Robinson retired, they never really. Tim just stepped into that role, like he legit stepped into that role, and I feel like the only reason he played that power forward is because they had David Robinson at the time.
Well, no, he played power forward in college too, even though he was again the biggest player on the team. That man was
a swimmer in college. What are you talking?
No, at Wake Forest. I remember watching him. I was like, man,
Tim was a swimmer, bro. What you talking?
Yo, facts. He was. But I think with him, like I just remember hearing a lot of stuff with him. I think it was like a psychological thing, where it was like if he's listed at power forward, you're not comparing them to the Shaqs and the this and the that. And it was a money thing because if you playing in the era of Shaq and you got a thing in your contract where you if you make all NBA, you get some bread, and it's like you might be great, but Shaq probably gonna be the first team all NBA center pretty much every year you're playing. go ahead and slide down to power
Yeah,
forward,
yeah,
pick
yeah,
up that
yeah,
extra
yeah,
like
yeah,
50
for
to
sure,
100K in your contract.
Definitely,
Yeah,
definitely,
yeah.
definitely,
For real,
definitely.
man. That's a good point, man. Let me get into some of these comments, and then we're gonna get into this list here. We have to agree on this list, innit? At some point to end the show, we have to somehow agree in it.
Here we go again.
It's gonna be tough.
Here we
It's
go
gonna be
again.
tough, but we gotta agree in it.
Hey,
All right.
as long
Yeah,
as
if you saw me
as long as my man Gary Payton ain't here,
Hey,
Kyrie as well.
brother. When that thing, bruv, I wasn't there for that stream, but when I watched it back the next day, I was
that
like,
stream's
hey,
coming up,
that
though.
guy-
that stream,
that
the
guy
two
was
guard and the point guard are coming up. Those
the
streams are
guy
coming
came
up.
on the show and was drunk.
We might have to invite him, bro. We might have to invite him.
He was drunk, bruv. He was super drunk, bruv, because you could just hear him slurring, bruv. And I was just like, wow, bruh.
Yo, Jeff, we might have to invite him for the point guard conversation.
It's Thursday night. You don't need to be out here doing this. It's crazy. Big up to Chris. He said he wants out. This is talking about Kuminga because the style of development all geared towards Steph's abilities and the rest of the team is collateral. That's an interesting point, my guy. He also says that Kuminga's minutes have been junky in and out of the rotation randomly, so just let him go. Big up to the waiting room, saying hi to all of us.
Doc. That's the doc. That's the doc.
Come on. Big up the doctor. Big up to Tommy as well. Channel 4 and Channel 5 used to show games occasionally. He's talking about over here on our side of the water. He's saying that, but it was hot. It was hit and miss as to whether you could catch a game or not. That's what I'm saying. It's like, you know, on and he's saying Kareem and that gorgeous skyhook. I remember us all trying to copy it in the early 80s in our sports hall, even trying to score the 3 with the skyhook. Yeah, come on, let's get into this. Let's get into this.
3 with the skyhook.
So we're going 10 to 1, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. So who wants to begin? Who's number 10 on their list, bro? Who wants to begin? Let's start the convos, man. Come on.
I'll go. At some point, I'm gonna top out of this conversation because ain't gonna line up with me anyway. So I'll go. For my number 10, I got Zoe.
Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah.
I hear it, man. Miami, innit? I hear it. Jeff.
Only Miami, bro. Zoe played.
I know, but he's that's a Miami legend there, man.
That he is. I wish that old criminal would step down and just give him a job, right?
Yeah, just get in the paint. Yeah, he got to do some job for you, man. Like, I swear.
You have to pry that from Pat Riley, cold dead hands.
All right, Jeff.
My number 10, I put Dwight Howard.
I can agree.
I thought about it.
I put him there. He was my number 10. So I'm just putting it out there. So Peter, it's over to you, my bro.
Patrick Ewing.
I'm not mad.
I hear it. It was between Zoe and Ewing, and I really couldn't put Ewing over Zoe. I could not put Ewing over Zoe.
I'm not mad.
Especially being a Heat fan, there's no way I was putting Ewing over Zoe.
No, I can see that.
All right. So Riri goes Alonzo Mourning, Jeff saying Dwight Howard. I said Dwight Howard. Peter saying Patrick Ewing.
I guess Dwight Howard is what it is because you two got Dwight Howard. So
are we agreeing on that? Are we
doing that, Peter?
We'll
or
discuss.
Not?
We're gonna discuss. All right. So we'll leave it to discussing it. Like Peter's already trying to do this, but it's okay.
Let the audience build up too, because people are slowly coming in.
Come on, big up to Steven in here saying Ineos and Glazers out.
Wrong channel, wrong show, bro.
Ineos are cooking. They're cooking.
Wrong show, bro. Wrong show.
They're cooking. But anyway, number 9. Who wants to give up number 9?
I got David Robinson.
I got Patrick Ewing.
I got Dwight Howard.
I put Dikembe Mutombo. I have to rep for the Africans, man. I hate it, man. Like, and it's more than championships. It's bigger than basketball sometimes, isn't it? Like you're helping a country, fam. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put Mutombo in there for number 9 for me, fam.
That everybody's got somebody different.
All right. All right. Number 8.
I got Mutombo at 8.
I got David Robinson at 8.
Peter.
I got Moses Malone.
I'm not mad at any choices here. Like we ain't hearing nothing controversial right now.
Nah.
If it was
Definitely
Tonio, you know he's gonna be coming in here with something.
Nah.
Like we're too agreeable on this panel right now.
Tonio and I rep the same team, but his takes the other night, bro. Oh my god, I was like, nah, bro.
I tapped out of the convo, man. I was just like, I can't do this, bro. I just can't.
It's crazy.
We're too agreeable.
So what do you have?
Who, me? At number 8, I had Patrick Ewing. At number 8.
Okay.
Man like Tommy Boyle saying, Howard's for me, he's got to be in there, I guess, in his top 10. You can't. I don't think you. I mean, it's how you see it, but I think he's top 10. Number 7.
I got Nikola Jokic.
I got the Joker.
I got Moses Malone.
That's interesting. That like Riri, Peter, you're
and I
saying.
finally agreed on something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the fact that you guys agreed on it, yeah. But at the same time, the Joker's not in your top 5.
I mean,
No?
bro.
There's bigger players for top 5. Bro.
I know.
I mean, I cannot use my bias. Gotta use sense and logic.
Gotta use your brain, right, Peter? This time around, you gotta use the brain.
Because I mean, I remember us having a convo, yeah, about the Joker like a few weeks ago, and we was just like, he was already doing some things that were making the conversations very uncomfortable.
One more ring and one more MVP, and we will discuss.
Because he's been on a run. It's not necessarily his fault that he hasn't won more.
He needs a better team, man.
That team is not constructed to help him win. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm not mad. I'm not mad. So you guys said 7 was Jokic, and Jeffrey, yours was Moses Malone. Mm-hmm. Okay. For me, my number 7, Hakeem Olajuwon, the Dream. He's in there. Number 7. He's
7.
He's the Dream. You gotta see what my 5 is looking like. Yes,
bro, that's a nightmare, bro. That's not a dream,
brother.
I'm telling you.
I watched enough basketball to know it ain't 7 people. It ain't 6 centers better than Hakeem Olajuwon.
I'm telling you. My 6 above him.
This is the end of the agreeability.
That's the end of the agreement right there. Nah.
I'm telling you, the 6 above. I don't think anyone can really say no.
You gotta sin bin yourself,
Oh Lord!
Wow. 7 is crazy. 7 is crazy.
Tommy, put your top 10 in the chat. We're gonna star it, and then we'll also compare it to ours at the end. All right?
Nah.
All right. Number 6.
I got Wilt at number 6.
Wilt at 6.
I got David Robinson number 6.
I got Jokic at 6.
You got Jokic at 6. Me, I had David Robinson at 6. I had him at 6. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like you guys.
Nah. Here's all right. When are we gonna talk about? We just gonna go through the list, then talk about stuff because I got a big problem with that. Those 2 right there for you, Roland. And
let's go through the list, and then you can come and attack me afterwards.
Okay.
You're already shooting the shots, man.
Yeah, no. I'm just loading the gun. I'm just loading the gun.
40. He's going out with Flex and KG. Now you want to attack me Friday night, bro? I'm going to enjoy your night.
Nah. Some things I cannot abide.
Come on. All right. See how the combo's getting spicy now because we're starting to do some controversy right now, fam. All right. Number 5. Who's in that top 5?
I got Paul.
Say again?
Paul.
Who's Paul?
Gasol.
He's a power forward.
You would consider him a power forward?
Yeah, everyone considers him a power forward.
He's definitely a power forward.
Because he played with Bynum.
His brother was a center.
Yeah,
the Lakers just had that lineup where they would bring in Odom and Gasol and play like with 2 forwards in the front line with Kobe at small forward.
That's what I'm saying. That he basically played the role of a center for the Lakers. because they didn't have a center, so he basically played that role. So that's why I put him in there. And he won rings with Kobe for that. So
we accepting this number 5.
I respect everybody's list. The power forward center thing is.
No, you don't. You already said.
All of us don't accept that Hakeem shit that you pulled. None of us.
Wait.
None of us accept that. None.
None of us accept everybody's right to have their own opinion.
I mean, I will take the hit. Listen, I will take the hit with Paul. If you guys say he's a power forward, then he's a power forward. That's my bad.
No, we're gonna come back to
that Hakeem one.
We're gonna come back to the Gasol. All right. So who ain't giving number 5? So she said Gasol.
Bill Russell.
I got Wilt.
You got Wilt. Okay. For me, number 5, Jokic already there. He's at 5 for me. He's at 5. He's revolutionized the way that this center position is played.
I count like things out of like the court, like the things people done outside of the basketball court, like with Bill Russell as well. He done something, he made like 2,000 women pregnant, but he still did something.
Wait.
He increased the population.
No. We're not gonna allow you to just skip past what you just said. Start that sentence.
You acting raunchy.
Start that again. You got 2,000 women pregnant. What? Say that again.
Bro, he said it himself.
There's a legend that he slept with 10,000 women.
No, I know the legend.
Of his life.
I know the legend, but
it sounds like some overcompensation. Personally,
right? Exactly.
If you go back and watch some like old Wilt interviews and videos and some of the mannerisms, it's like, trying to throw him off the scent.
You're saying he was kind of zesty. Hey.
Not zesty.
Hey, man said the sugar's in the tank, Hey, that's crazy, fam. That's crazy. All right, so Peter, remind me of your number 5.
Wilt Chamberlain.
You say, well, okay, fine. All right, okay. Now, before we get into number 4, Peter, Tommy with a question. Would you consider Dirk a center? He's a power forward for me. What's a tough one for Dirk? I think he's a power forward.
Power forward for me.
No, he for sure. I know what is a power forward.
Like he is the quintessential stretch 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Number 4.
I have Hakeem at number 4.
I got Bill Russell, number 4.
I got Shaq 4.
I got Bill Russell, number 4. You see what I'm saying? See, like, it was hard enough for me.
Bro.
No. We're gonna talk about it.
But like, look, but you've seen it.
You trying to influence the court before?
I ain't trying to influence anybody. If you lot are gonna arrest me now, brother. Bruv. Because
we got to gather all the evidence.
Because I'm saying what I'm saying, yeah, and man are going like, yeah, I agree, innit? And now it's a problem. It's not a problem.
We need to know if it's a single charge or a RICO.
I don't want no problems with that. America, please. Hey, please. I don't want any problems with that. Anyway, number 3.
I got Bill at 3.
Okay.
I got Wilt.
Okay. Peter.
Shaq
at 3. I had Wilt at 3. See, look, see how and then
Horford, yeah.
You know who 2 and 1's gonna be. Then that's how you can tell. You know who 2 and 1's gonna be for me. Because the thing about it is, for a lot of these, no one can say that we're not agreeing or we're not gonna agree.
Bro, none of us agree with Dominic at 7, bro. Like, are you serious? None of us agree with you with Dominic at 7. None. Not one of us.
Yeah, Hakeem at 7 is like.
But then, when you look at what's in front of him, you can't really say no.
Yes.
Yes, I
Discuss,
can.
we'll discuss.
You
And we
can't.
will.
Should not be ahead of
we'll come back.
Hakeem.
We'll come back.
We'll discuss.
We'll come back. We'll come back. Okay, number 2, guys.
I have Kareem.
Okay.
I have Elijah one.
I
Okay.
got Hakeem as well.
Okay. And I got Shaq at 2.
Who's your
Okay.
number one?
Don't say okay. Like, what do you mean?
You said we're gonna talk about all of them, then come
We're
back.
going to. But like, you see, I say Shaq at 2. Nobody's saying nothing. Now you're trying to figure
Yeah,
out who's
Hakeem
number
or Shaq. Yeah, Hakeem or Shaq. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Or Wilt or Bill Russ. Yeah, I'm fine with it. But number 7.
See, look. Tommy's saying Jokic is a tough one as well. I think he could easily be 5th, but I'm old school and I can't pick him in my top 5 because I'm a bit biased, right? Because because Tommy, an old school guy, like old school guy. So you can't pick Jokic. But then when you're looking at what Jokic has been doing, is it a stretch to say he's not even breaching that top 5 or he's like really there? He's right there.
Not there yet, though.
But then okay. Wait. Jeff, wait. Let's go to Riri. Then you can come in. Riri. So for him to get into the top 5, what does he need? What else does he need?
Like, to Peter's point, he's got to win a couple more championships, bro. Like, he's not there yet, bro.
But then,
one more.
But then, right? With the way the league is right now,
he's not over Hakeem. I would never give Jokic now over
the
Hakeem.
level of parity in the league right now.
You see, by you got TV now and you can actually watch the league now, and you couldn't watch Hakeem play.
There's an argument that Jokic is number 1 offensively.
That's the thing. It's like the centers,
But
even
defensively,
the centers,
the defense is like this, bro.
The defense,
Hakeem and Jokic, the defense is this.
It's like that, fine. But offensively,
it's like this.
Yeah, but offensively, he like you said, he doesn't play a true center role. Like he shoots from the perimeter. So it's a different. It's a different. You can't compare the two. So because Hakeem was a true center. Hakeem was in that paint, making sure he gets all the rebounds and all of that. Go ahead, Jeff.
But then again, it's like
the same.
We're doing it from an eye test, yeah. We're doing it from an eye test, yeah. It's like more about your preference at that point when you're doing an eye test, isn't it? That's how I see it. So it's like I like the way he plays basketball, right? Defensively, it's not clean. It's not like he's not the best defensive guy.
He's
right?
he plays
like anchoring
his IQ on defense. His IQ on defense is different level. Physically, he cannot match. Like I agree. Physically, he cannot match like Shaq, Hakeem, even Ewing. He cannot match that. He's not fast enough. You can see he's built, but IQ another level. But you seen how Cat and Anthony Edwards and all of them, like they did an interview and they said he already knew what we're gonna play. He knew our all offenses, and like for 10 possessions in a row, they couldn't score.
All right, who's number 1? Because I'm
Kareem.
I'm on your head, Roland.
I got Shaq at 1.
Okay,
Kareem,
I'm not mad at it.
I got Kareem at 1.
And so do I.
Okay.
See, so and Peter, you said Kareem, isn't it?
Yeah, Kareem.
Yeah. So now let's go for everybody's list. Now, please name your list 10 to 1, yeah, individually by yourselves. So Peter, you begin, and then we'll see if we agree or we don't agree in it. So Peter, you start.
From 10 to 1. Okay. Patrick Ewing.
Mm-hmm.
Dwight Howard.
Mm-hmm.
Moses Malone.
Mm-hmm.
Nikola Jokic.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the number? David Robinson. Wilt.
Yep.
Bill Russell. Shaq. Hakeem. And Kareem.
Okay. So guys, who in that list is the imposter for you that you don't think should be there?
Me and Peter pretty much had the same list, just in different order.
Order.
Patrick and Dwight.
Yeah.
And Moses and Jokic.
Man. You trying Roland? I'm on to you, man. You trying to prolong? You trying to keep me from? Look,
I'm next.
I'm
Let me do. I'll give my list. I'm
We
next.
know your list. Your list is a problem because you got Hakeem Olajuwon at number 7, and in front of him you have David Robinson.
Yeah.
There should never, ever, 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 ever in the history of basketball be a list about greatness where David Robinson is in front of Hakeem Olajuwon. Y'all need to go on YouTube, look up the night David Robinson won the league MVP and was given the trophy in the playoffs. I know people like box scores. Go look at the box score, then go look at the highlights. Never in the history of the NBA before or since has an NBA MVP been that embarrassed by another player on that same night, the night he got his trophy. I'm talking, it was dream shakes, nightmare shakes, everything was, and it was all because Hakeem, everybody knew Hakeem felt like that was his trophy. And he should have gotten it over David Robinson. And he went out there and he proved exactly why. So, Hakeem, 2-time NBA champion, 2-time finals MVP, 2-time defensive player of the year, arguably MVP. One of the most complete players in the league, and did not need a Tim Duncan to break through and get over the hump. Because anybody who will tell you when that was happening, those finals were won because mostly of Tim Duncan, arguably the greatest power forward in the history of the game, depending on who you talk to.
Amen.
So for him to be over Olajuwon, him specifically, all the other ones we can nitpick. Him specifically,
but
you at least got to just flip them two in the order.
But then it's like,
because Hakeem will come get you.
He will. He will. Like, you know, I'm African. I know how our people play, bro. That guy will be doing the voodoo. I'll be shaking in my bed tonight if he was to hear this, bro. But I gotta protect this position.
You know what?
2-time NBA champion, a league MVP, defensive
1-time league MVP.
No, I said 2-time NBA champion, a league MVP, yeah, defensive player of the year, rookie of the year, 10-time All-Star, 2 Olympic gold medals.
Bro, we're talking about NBA, bro.
But then you
2
said
Olympic gold medals. He came
but if
off
we
the
go
bench.
to FIBA, yeah. If we
hold
go to FIBA,
hold on.
Pau Gasol is number 1 power forward.
But hold on. You see, this is the way you be doing this, yeah. You know, we're talking
bro.
NBA, but then you're saying, look at things outside basketball, man. Look at things outside. What are you talking about? When we're doing these top 10 lists,
you went through your list. David Robinson, 2-time NBA champion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Also, Hakeem Olajuwon, 2-time NBA champion. Cancel each other out. How many NBA Finals MVPs did David Robinson win?
He didn't win any.
0.
Fine.
Hakeem has 2. So Hakeem is up. NBA most valuable player in the league. 1 for David Robinson, 1 for Hakeem, right?
Okay.
Cancel each other out. How many time All-Star? 10?
12.
Hakeem 12.
Hakeem 12.
How many all-team first NBA? Because that's really what you want to judge. Hakeem got 6. How many David got?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
Because what that says is
I think
6 times Hakeem was the best player the best center in the entire NBA. 4 times David was the best center in the entire NBA. Not to mention, go look up the footage of David Robinson getting his ass busted in the playoffs. I felt bad for him as a kid watching the game. I was looking around like,
you know how
somebody
great
stop
Hakeem
this.
is. Hakeem was one of the few centers that used to put Shaq in his place.
Yeah,
like one of the few centers that used to put Shaq in his place.
Yeah,
but that was Shaq in his prime.
Shaq in his prime, but
and then look at who he was playing with.
Yeah,
on one side, David Robinson is playing with arguably one of the greatest coaches in the history of the league, the best power forward in the league. Hakeem Olajuwon's playing with Kenny Smith, Robert Horry, Nick Van Exel, Mad Max. Like, and this is not
Them guys were
to
good,
diss
though.
those players. They were good.
They were good
but
rotation
none
players.
None of those names are going to show up on any of the other
Wasn't
all-time
Sam
lists that
Cassell
we
on
do.
that team at one point
Sam
too?
Cassell was
Yeah.
on the team, no? Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Sam
not going to be on the
Cassell,
point guard list.
Vernon Maxwell as well.
Vernon Max, yeah.
He's not going to be on
Kenny
the shooting
Smith.
guard list. He's not going
He's
to be on the
not.
shooting
They're
guard
not.
list.
No, we know they're not. But like, okay,
Tim
I
Duncan
understand.
going to be the first name on the list.
I understand it. Right? But then it's like playing a role. If you're in a team, right, and somebody's a star, you're gonna play your role.
Okay, everybody else on this list that we got were the stars on their team.
Yeah.
David Robinson was not.
He wasn't, but he still contributed.
Everybody else on this list, everybody in my top 5 got at least 2 rings.
So does he though. He got 2.
With some help.
I'm just saying.
Second
Hey,
banana.
The only person on my list that don't have a ring
With some help.
was Mutombo. But
Yeah.
I'm counting, the fact that he did so much for the game in Africa. Because if it's not for him, we're not seeing no Joel Embiid, fam, in this league. We're not seeing no Giannis in this league.
Which I'm saying he should be higher. I'm saying Olajuwon should be higher on your list. Olajuwon should be top 5 in any
At least.
centers list. 5, in my opinion, is the lowest he can go.
And I can't even lie, it's like this. I put Jokic in my top 5 because I see what he's done to that center position. He has to be in the top 5. I'm sorry.
No, he doesn't. You know why? Because when Olajuwon was doing what he was doing, it was when half the people on this list were in the league when Olajuwon was doing what he was doing.
But even they
you see, Jokic is the only one on this list from his era.
But then that's
so this is so for me. No. This is what I'm saying. It says more about the position in the wider scheme of the league and how the game has changed more so than just about Jokic's eliteness. This is not me to take away from Jokic, but Jokic is in a league where literally he is really the only center. I don't count Embiid because he don't stay healthy and he played for the Sixers. So I don't respect that just off rip. But for Jokic to be the only center in the league, he only play on one side of the ball. Everybody else on this list, offense and defense.
Even Wemby's not going to be considered a center, to be fair.
Yeah.
That's all cool.
So I respect Jokic and I respect what he does. All the stuff people talking about his mental, all that stuff. We get all the same breakdowns of like he's thinking this and he's going here and look at his body. But I'm just like on the defensive end in a league with no centers, my expectation is domination on both sides.
Yeah, your rebounds off that board should be legit. Like your numbers should be crazy.
But then
he has like he averages triple double. Like his numbers are crazy.
That's the thing. That's why this is why I don't understand it. So because if we're judging him on the fact that who was his competition, right? Like he can't help that though. Do you know what I mean? He can't help that.
But his dominance, in my opinion, should be shining through even more to the point of winning on a grander scale. Because we were talking earlier about Jokic's team. When I stack up those players next to the players that Olajuwon was playing with when he won his 2, I can't really say that Houston Rockets team, man for man, is that much better than what they've been doing in Denver and putting around Jokic. But the issue is Olajuwon locked it down on offense and defense, and sometimes he had to oscillate between which one he focused on. So when they beat the Magic, he was doing both. He was shutting Shaq down, and he was making Shaq work super hard on offense. He basically ran Shaq out the gym, just running up and down the court. Shaq was big, and he got tired out. But I look at Jokic, and I'm like, y'all, everybody telling me how great he is. I see it, and I'm admitting that he is great. But for me, it's still to an extent. And until what he does translates to overall team winning the way it does for all these other people, because like Patrick Ewing ain't got no ring. He on my list. Dwight Howard ain't got no ring. No, he does have one ring. It's a bubble ring. He was a bench player. So I'm not even really counting that towards like this. Like I'm more counting it just straight off his Orlando Magic days and the dominance that he had there. But like, I Olajuwon at 7. That's a no go. He got to be top 5.
That's worse than
So
Gary
you
Payton.
can figure out who you gonna push down.
You know what, Gary Payton? Don't even
He got to
start
be
that.
top 5.
Don't even start that. All I'm saying is that I have to put Jokic in my top 5. Just
That's
because
cool.
of what he's been able to do.
You're the only ones that have him in your top 5, bro.
But a
A
lot
lot
of
of
should
people
be in
are
front
saying
of him.
years at
You know
this
what's
point.
so crazy? Even Jokic's promoter over here. His
I do
number
not
one fan.
use bias when it comes to like
His
other
number
people.
one
No,
fan.
LeBron James.
Don't even have
LeBron
that man
James.
in the top 5, bro.
LeBron
He
James
knows.
number 3.
He
like-
knows. He knows.
Nah, but Jokic top 5, he has to be, fam. Like I'm just saying.
He
saying.
doesn't have to be.
Doesn't
For
have
me,
to
he
be.
does.
He could be. He still has time to change that, but he doesn't have to be.
One more
He the
ring,
only one.
yeah.
He the only one in your top 5
Everybody
with
was
one
here
ring.
shaking. Everybody here was shaking, yeah, in that run that he was having because every night in the playoffs, yeah, he was doing a madness. Every night, fam.
Who was shaking? Because I really don't watch his games like that. But you know.
You were, because your team lost 4-1 in the finals because of him. You were shaking.
I was shaking.
Yes. Well, everybody was shaking.
I was
We
shaking.
saw it. We saw it.
He beat
Right.
Look,
94-0.
Jokic is an incredible, phenomenal player. He's an unstoppable offensive talent. However, Olajuwon at 7 is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy, bro.
Bro.
It's crazy. It's
I'll
crazy.
take the L. Me, I don't mind. I'll take the L.
Olajuwon can't be outside the top 5.
But let's agree as a group now, yeah. Who is our top 10? Let's try and agree on this. Like, who is our top 10?
No,
So
we need to agree who's the top 5. Top 10 is gonna
Top
be
five.
difficult.
All right, top five, right? So we're starting from 5, right? So just remind me of you guys' 5 again. So
Will Chamberlain.
My top 5 is
no, give me number 5. Give me number 5, Riri. Just who was your 5?
well, you guys said Paul is not a center, so I have Paul at 5.
But would you put somebody else in his position if you had the choice?
If I had to switch it out, I'd switch it with Wilt.
With Wilt. And then Peter, you said Wilt. No, yeah. Jeff, you said
Yeah.
Jeff, you said
5, I had Bill Russell.
Yeah, Bill Russell. And I had Jokic. So you guys are gonna tell me that we gotta take Jokic out because he hasn't hit there. And I'm fine to take him out. I'm fine to take him out.
Yeah. For me, yeah.
I need one more ring before you can
more
get
ring,
my top 5.
And an MVP.
All right. I mean, Jokic could have won the MVP this year, but they had to go to Shea. I mean, but it is what it is. All right. So we're saying Wilt at 5. Is this something we can?
Yeah, I have Bill at 4 and then Wilt at 5. I'm fine with any of them. Like,
so we agree on Wilt at 5.
Let's do this. Can we do this? Let's pick the 5 players that we know are going to be in this 5, and then we can put them in order.
Okay. So
I feel like you gotta have Kareem.
There's a Kareem.
It's Kareem, Shaq,
Hakeem,
Will,
Bill Russell.
Yeah, that's it.
Bill, Wilt, and Hakeem. So it's Kareem, Shaq, Bill, Wilt, Hakeem.
Yeah.
Okay, so those are the 5 that we're gonna keep in this year. So
I think number 1 is like.
So at number one,
is
I think it's unanimous. I don't think it's gonna change. It's Kareem. It has to be Kareem, right?
For me, yeah.
For me, yes.
No doubt.
Riri?
I had Shaq at 1.
Yeah, Shaq at 1.
I mean, they're both Lakers players, so I mean, whatever. You could switch them. You could switch them. I don't know.
Okay. So who's number 2 then?
I had
Shaq at 2.
And I had Hakeem at 2.
So then you would have to put Shaq at, well, if you switch mine, I'd put Shaq at 2.
Me and Jeff got Hakeem.
So then we put crowd, Hakeem or Shaq?
Nah, we'll discuss it, bro.
Spam it in the chat. Hakeem or Shaq? Vibes, you're moving mad.
I don't think you have enough. I don't think you have enough basketball heads in the chat for that.
Nah, I don't think so.
They'll choose Shaquille. Yeah, they'll choose Shaquille O'Neal.
Vibes, you're moving mad.
I feel like with Shaq, I got him up there, but I feel like there's a part of me too that's just like I don't feel like he maximized what he could have been. Like he he was very much about like I got hurt on company time, so I'm gonna chill all summer and then come back and rehab on company time versus like, what pissed Kobe off about him so much was just like he ain't really want to work hard from his perspective. I'm not saying Shaq didn't work hard because clearly he did. He did a lot of great stuff, but for him to be as dominant as he was, it's just like I'm looking at it like it felt like there were some more rings in there that could have been won, and I feel like looking at Olajuwon, it's like the fact that he won those two in the era that he won them in. Granted, Jordan was out those 2 years, so some people kind of want to give him a little bit of an asterisk. But even in that time period, the Rockets used to give the Bulls the blues a lot of times when they played head to head. So
yeah. The
I
Rockets
don't put an asterisk.
The Rockets was
on
one
their
of the
wins.
teams that actually used to push the Bulls. To be fair,
Yeah. So for me, I feel like Olajuwon maximized what he had, and I think, I loved watching him play a lot. I love Shaq, but I'm a Celtics fan and I hate the Lakers, so
Shaq is the most dominant player of all time.
They're calling you a hater in the chat, fam.
I'm cool with that.
Cool. So are we gonna say Hakeem the Dream is number 2 in this list?
Yeah, for me, he's number 2. Yeah, no doubt.
And
Shaq is the most dominant player of all time. Don't get me wrong.
Shaq is moving down in this list.
Shaq could have been, for me, the greatest player of all time if he maximized his body, his ability, his everything. But
yeah, do you reckon that the fact that like he wasn't able to figure it out like post Lakers kind of also tainted the last part of his career, the fact that he was jumping around from team to team to team? Obviously, I know he won the championship in Miami afterwards, but like beyond that, like he wasn't able to be as dominant or keep himself in that kind of conditioning.
Yeah, the Phoenix Sun, we all know what he looked like in the Phoenix Sun, bro. He was like 100 pounds overweight.
He was kind of finished, so like
Cleveland as well.
So that even though
at that point Shaq was done when he was at the Phoenix Suns. To be fair,
he was done.
He was already owning like 6 million businesses and making more money outside of the NBA than he was in the NBA. So at that point, he was just playing to play. He wasn't really, So.
All right, so Hakeem,
but I have him. The reason Shaq is probably like to both Jeff's and Peter's the most dominant center the NBA has ever seen or will ever see. You know what I mean? And the fact that I get Jeff's point. Like if he actually had applied more pressure, he'd have had more rings. Because I feel like if he had because of lack of maturity at Orlando, he didn't win a ring with Penny. Because I feel like they could have won a ring in Orlando if Shaq had the maturity that he needed to win a ring at that time. But that's one of the reasons I have him up there at number 1, or I put him at number 2 because of his dominance, like legit hands down.
So number 3.
For me, Shaq.
Yeah, I had Wilt, but I can put Shaq there.
I Shaq at 2, but I can put him.
I'll give Shaq. And honestly, looking at my list, I'll give Shaq a little bit of the edge over Wilt. Like Wilt, as dominant as he was, like all the stuff that Jokic is doing, Wilt did a lot of that when he felt like it. He led the league in assists one year. He averaged 50 points a game one year. The 100-point game, people want to poke holes in it now, but for most of my life, that has been the lore that we all go with. That's the most points somebody's ever scored in a game. But I think Shaq, contributed to team success a lot more than Wilt did. Granted, Wilt had to play against my dog Bill Russell, and the Celtics was stacked back then. But I can definitely give it to Shaq because Shaq was dominant. He was dominant in the era where he had a lot of competition at his position every night. He was getting beat up. The referees didn't do him any favors.
Hack a
Like
shot,
they literally
bro.
they had to change the rules of the game
Hack a
around
shot, bro.
him and around Kareem. Those two players literally they changed rules in the game because of those players. So I'm fine with Shaq at 3.
Cool. So 4. What we saying? 4.
I got Bill Russell.
I put Bill Russell at 4.
4. I'll do. 4. I'll do Bill. If you guys said that Hakeem is second, so I'll move Hakeem up because I had Hakeem at 4. So if you're putting Hakeem at second, then yeah, Bill would have to be 4.
I mean, everybody knows what Bill done for the game of basketball. Like, he's like, let's forget the rings just for a second.
Outside of basketball. That's what I said. Outside of basketball.
Like, he paved the way for a lot of black people in this game. So it's like you kind of have to have it
in Boston as well.
In Boston, in terms of the early history, like we know now, it's a very diverse city.
It's not. It's still racist as fuck. Stop.
I mean, that's America. And everywhere we all live in Europe as well.
Boston hasn't changed, bro.
I'm just saying the world ain't changed anymore.
They've just dumbed it down a little bit, but Boston hasn't changed.
The world ain't changed.
Hey, Boston might be racist, but the Celtics aren't.
You see how you started this because Vibes is gonna be spamming this in the chat.
I know he's going
to. Wait, hold on. Vibes. Celtics with 3 Ks is crazy for the team that had the first black head NBA coach, has the most black head coaches who have won championships.
Yo, they trying to beat charges, bro. What are you talking about?
Had the most
black. Here trying to beat charges. They out here trying to paint a picture. Marketing, bro. Marketing.
Nah. Riri, you already know that ain't the kind of marketing they do in America. They ain't just throwing bones to no black men just to shut people up. Not in Boston. So you better win something and get the hell on.
Yeah.
And number 5.
So Bill at 4 and Will at 5.
And we're saying Will at 5.
Will at 5.
Yeah.
All right. So we were able to agree on this.
Yeah, we were.
No fights, bro. I want
with your Hakeem.
Don't fight me, man.
Don't
fight me, bro. Don't fight me. I want everyone to enjoy their weekend. Jeff, you got a big night ahead of you.
Roland, before you come back, you need to have watched that NBA, that footage of David Robinson and Hakeem.
I'm gonna watch it. And then
come back and issue a formal apology to
Hakeem embarrassed him, bro. Like literally, bro. Like that.
I'm watching though. I'm still watching though. I'm gonna take some time this evening. And I'm watching.
Like if that game had been at Rucker Park, people would have been walking on the court every 2 minutes.
Yep.
Like it was just bad. It was bad.
Come on. All right. I think we can end the show here, man. Because
yes, sir.
We was able to agree. No fights.
Don't worry, the fight's gonna happen when KG comes back.
Yeah, when KG comes back.
Absolutely nothing about basketball and come in here talking about point guards and shooting guards.
I'm here chilling. I'm enjoying the conversation. Jeff back in the building, so we got some real basketball talk. So we chilling. Like when KG comes back next week or in a few days, it's gonna be problems on the show. I already know it's gonna be problems. So we can't wait for that. Next week, Friday, KG's back in the hot seat. He's going to be hosting the show as always on his channel as he comes back from the States. Make sure you check out some of the vlogs that's going to be coming up on the channel over the next few days. He's obviously going to be watching that final game for United alongside flexing the United youth team as well out in the States. So make sure you stay tuned to all of that stuff and all their content on their channel. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe button as well on KG Reckless Sports.
Make sure you follow Roland on Pros Only Sports, guys. Go over there, hit a follow, hit a subscribe. Roland's doing the thing with basketball, man. And if you're a basketball head and you love the sport, that's the channel to go to actually get serious basketball conversations. This is the channel where you come for the recklessness. Roland's channel is the serious basketball conversation. And next Friday, once KG is back, we will what are we gonna do? We're gonna do the 2 guards first.
It's probably 2 guards.
We're gonna go in that order, 2 guards. Then
we go 2 guard first, I think. But
next Friday we're gonna do the top 10 two guards ever.
come on. But yeah, make sure you're hitting that like button.
There's only one number one. There's only one number one.
We'll see about
yeah.
it. We'll see about it.
Yeah, the combos is gonna be fun.
Nah.
There's not gonna be a lot of agreeability. I guarantee.
There's
it.
only one number one,
I
Peter.
guarantee it, because somebody's gonna say something at number one. That's everyone's gonna lose their minds. But we're waiting for that next week. Big up to everybody.
Spoiler alert.
Don't start. All right, big up everyone. Peace.
Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Ooh, look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. None can compare with the KG done. Better take everybody drops that. Going on reckless, just it's on. It's that time, but he drops that.
Bomb, bomb.
Who are you on? You can't.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.